Hello and Ashe. I was planning to do a book report today, a book review today, but I would like to, if it interests you, to speak a bit about what's going on in Israel right now, because I'm more than just a pagan and a witch. I'm also a citizen of Israel, and I'm very much influenced by things that are going on here, especially before Samhain, okay? And look at me, I'm preparing to Samhain. This is the kind of pumpkins we have here. It was saved for a woman named Rachel, but I got this one. It's the best I could find to carve, but that's on the side right now. There are two major events that really I would like to discuss with you that are pagan and witchcraft related here. First of all, as you know, one of our neighboring countries here is Syria. Right now, Daesh took control over Tadmor, and they destroyed many important temples there. One of them is one of Baal Shamin, and Baal is the Canaanite lord of rain. And it's very important here because we have always been on the border of the desert, and the more years pass, the more desert-like this country is becoming. Okay, so honoring our rain deities, that we will have enough rain to keep our agriculture and our existence somehow, is important. And once that desert got destroyed, we had a few days of orange smog that it was it was like, the air pollution was something that it was unrecommended for people to leave their houses. And the anger of the gods struck us all for a very long time. It took almost a week and a half for that smoke to disappear, and now it's raining, and I'm trying to give Baal and the spirits around me the offerings that they deserve, so the rage will not pass on to us. But right after the weather thing ended, there started this new wave of terrorist attacks. I'm not even going to point into the groups that does it, because also some Jewish people, they killed a woman and her baby, and I think that we have Arab people here that are being terrorized day in, day out by the people around us, okay? On the one hand. On the other hand, some Arab people, probably Palestinians, are basically walking around stabbing people. Sometimes we get reports that people are being stabbed as of 5 times a day. The situation here before Samhain is really morbid. A lot of death is going on. And I was raised up in a generation where it wasn't uncommon for to hear about a bus that exploded with all the people within it because somebody put a bomb in it. It was a very common thing. I'm not stressed about those terrorist attacks. It's like you can die by being stabbed randomly in the street, and you can die by being run over while you cross the street. It's like, for me, as someone that grew inside terrorism, this is not such a horrible, weird, creepy-eyed news, but many people do find it extremely disturbing, and especially the victims and their families. And I ask you all, witches and pagans out there, send energy of peace and harmony for this place, because it might look like the West, it might smell like the West, we might, do stuff like the West, but we have are very specific issues here that needs to be addressed. And I would like to call all my brothers and sisters and the Androgen family across the sea to do what they can. The situation here is dire and my people are suffering. And when I say my people, I mean all the citizens of Israel, not just the Jews, not just the Arabs, but other minorities as well. One of the other things that happened here is a girl named Shira Banki got stabbed by a guy called Ishai Slishel in the gay pride parade, and she died from her wounds. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Jewish terrorism, because he was a Haredi, a highly religious person. I'm saying both sides are to blame, and I really wish that this land would be peaceful and prosperous and serenity and kindness will return here. And and we have to live the daily life with it. We have to go to school, we have to go to work, we have to shop in the market, we have to do regular things, we have to go to the post office, and nothing stops because of those terrorist attacks. But people that have anxiety attacks and they stay at home, they can't get out. So thank you for watching, and peace be with us. Ashe.